All right, there we
I'm
go.
so lit up, like Jesus.
Don't know if I'm going to worry about that bloody intro roll. I mean, that B-roll I set up, it's kind of a bit corny. And it was kind of like a stab at like Joe Rogan's B-roll. And I'm like, I don't know if I really like the B-roll to introduce the podcast. So I think nothing
That's fine.
beats the old "What's up, bearders and bearders? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros Podcast." I think because I did like I said, because I did the B-roll. I've done it for 2 episodes, but I think nothing beats a traditional Beardy Bros bellow out from the lungs. It makes everything feel better. It sounds better. It sounds harmonizing. Or because I mean, we are still the Beardy Bros podcast, even though we've got the rebrand. Otherwise, now it's have you? Because I haven't actually given you the bellow of the rebrand. No, I haven't. I just said we're now Pickle and Captain Jim's.
We've rebranded.
But it's
Yeah.
Pickle and Captain Jim's Beardy Bros Podcast. I know with a weird accent on it, so I mean that sounds kind of a bit more. Maybe I should do that from now on because we are that. So, but yes, rebrand. If you still haven't realized by now, we did a rebrand, and when the rebrand happened, the algorithm was interesting at first because it didn't
Like a new thing.
like when I typed in Beardy Bros like podcast into the search, we had like been removed from the Beardy Bros, like Beardy Bros, like Bearded Bros, like we were moved from that. And because it's Pickle and Captain Jim's, we were in a separate thing, kind of like almost where my channel sits because of being PickleTube TV. We were in that kind of ballpark field, but the algorithm sorted itself out, and we're now both in Pickle and Beardy Bros. So when you type in Beardy Bros podcast still, we come straight back up there, second result, sometimes third. So we're still there. We're still where we were. Nothing's changed. The algorithms put us back where we are as the Beardy Bros podcast, where it's nice and homely. But
Right?
instead, because you know how it had like us, it had like Beardy Bros fly fishing and then Beardy Bros podcast. When you type in Beardy Bros now, it literally has Beardy Bros fly fishing and then Pickle and Captain Jim's Beardy Bros podcast. So like we've now conglomerately capitalized on not just the Beardy Bros tag, but people searching under Pickle as well. So it's kind of two ballparks here. And then I reckon if we were to search like Captain Jim, I imagine we'll most probably garner that because we've got more words now for the SEOs to pick from.
SEO.
It's not just
right.
Beardy. Like Beardy isn't really a word. So Beardy Bros was its own SEO kind of thing because Beardy was kind of an SEO. Bros is kind of an SEO. Beardy Bros it knows because of how many other things there are. It knows that it's that. But then podcast is its own SEO as well. So like, and I think it's kind of good that we've now. I mean, we were branded, but now we're more deeply branded.
Right.
Which I should have done a lot sooner. Not to make us stand out
Yeah,
a little bit more. But it is what it is. It defines us a little bit more. It makes sense.
Right.
And I was talking about it earlier on my TikTok stream. But yeah, so little issue I had because like I said, I'm cutting that early. It was only 6 minutes we recorded before we started. I'm gonna drop that. Basically I had an issue. I'm not gonna go into the existential crisis bullshit because that's just nonsense. Everyone goes through it. Everyone deals with the different things, different times. Remember, talk about it. Don't feel lost behind. Work with it. I'm working with it, hand in hand. But I wanted to talk about that because I wanted to talk in what we talked about last week. So I was going to get to what I was talking about, but I'll just catch up now. So yes, I was cleaning my car earlier because I thought I need to give it a clean, and it was actually therapeutic cleaning the car, just getting in there and giving it a nice scrub down. I don't know, something about it just actually felt like
right.
I don't know, it put like
especially the inside because like only you see that really, like you and your family.
That's it.
But when are you gonna clean inside? Like,
but like that's what I was like adding to the concept.
Until someone drops something and it's a mess, and like, oh, I just cleaned it.
But it adds to the level of like what correlates with the existential crisis idea of like life. But it's like the saying where they say a happy wife, a happy life, and it's like that because the premise between like the whole happy wife, happy life is because there's that conflict, you know, and if you have that stress around, like the constant stress of your wife being unhappy and stressful, then your life is going to be stressful. And it's like they say as well, it's like surround yourself with positive people and positive things will happen. You know, you surround yourself with negativity, negativity keeps, and that's where I kind of was thinking, it's like the more positive things you do, the more positive you will feel, the less negativity, depression, anxiety you'll start feeling
Right.
because you're making those positive actions around you and the negativity starts disappearing and you feel better and everything feels better because it's a cycle. Is if you get in those dark spots, you got to kind of start assessing what's dark around you or what are those things that are affecting you to make you feel in a dark place. Once you come to those terms, find the silver lining, whatever it may be, to adjust a positive affirmation to it and to confirm, you start putting a better light in your position and everything starts feeling better and not so negative and depressing and, like I said, existential.
Right.
It's like this whole thing. So yeah,
Existential.
I mean, and that's just, I just like to go the
That's
deep
just
end. So that's what
how it
I'll
is.
say.
Like,
Existential. It's the deep end
yeah.
of the process because it's all depression and it all kind of correlates around a lot of similar things. But yeah, so I got into the car and I was cleaning it, and it was it was actually, like I said, very therapeutical cleaning the car out, like making it look prettier, cleaning it up, making the space feel nice. Therefore, you know, it's something that I'm in, and that's where I, you know, besides being here, that's why I'm, you know, I'm decorating, you know, doing what I'm here because it's so bland, so basic. It felt like there was no character. I've been slowly adding character more to it, making it feel more, you know, uplifting because I got to live in here. You got to make it, you know, your home. Your home's got to be lively to
Right.
match the energy to pick the aura up. So you got to
Well,
feng shui,
it's part of your personality. Like, you've got to.
express it.
It's what you are, and you try to make your space around you what you are. Like,
And if it's even if it's not you, that's why people get a bit stir crazy because they're not able to, if they're not like able to have their man cave or their office space or their little like room thing. You know, you got to have those things to give you your peace of mind, to give you your freedom to feel not contained and stuff like that. So it is all a state of mind. And the biggest trap is too is like I've been really going back and over Matthew McConaughey's YouTube channel at the moment lately, and I realized like how low his account is for an actor that has a YouTube channel. Like in retrospect, his view count and his follower count is so fucking low. Like it is like a minuscule drop of attention for an actor. Like
well, how much? Right.
his
Yeah, but he
views.
also doesn't really like promote that either. Though.
No, he
He
posts like
just put it
every
up. Whoever
Friday.
finds it.
He has like a little post every Friday where it's like a little like a mini kind of like motivational podcast kind of thing. He'll sit down, he'll talk for like maybe 20 minutes, and he'll just like spit out some life stuff, and it's like nice to listen to that. Like, and it's cool to see that he's like doing his own thing, not just, you know, because he's an actor. Like he's sitting there
Yeah, like
venting out himself and
nine
talking.
hundred and 40K. Like, that's pretty small for what for
Yeah,
his fans. Like,
and then he only gets maybe on average like 30K views. Like
yeah, 30, 12, 38, like 37,
and then
38,
but then
12.
even then
Like,
the likes he might get like 2,000 likes out of that. Like it's for an actor, you would think he would have more, but like
yeah, but
this.
also his is specialized to him. Like, only like he kind of documented his life at the same time. Like, he's I don't know, like it's very
cool.
niche.
Yeah.
That's why, like,
It's like Russell Crowe's what his watch TikTok account, Instagram account. He's got TikTok and Instagram where he just reviews watches.
the
Russell
fuck?
Crowe reviews watches. He buys like different watches and reviews them. Like it's fucking so random.
The fuck?
Yeah, it's like a weird name too, and people are going. I remember coming across it and I'd be like, "What the hell?" It's just so obscure. It's just like, "What the?" But yeah, no.
That's
So
crazy.
coming back to the car, so I cleaned the car out, packed it for tomorrow because we've got the markets, and I forgot that I left it because I had my music playing, my phone died, and then I kind of like just left the key and I forgot about it because I kept doing stuff and packing it, and then I just went away. And then I was like, okay, I need to lock the car because I've loaded the car, and this is like a couple of hours after doing that. I was like, oh, I should lock the car now so no one
Yeah.
gets into it. And then I realized, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't lock the car. So I'm like, where's the keys? I'm like, the keys are still on the car. Oh no! Went like, and it's flat. It's flat. So yeah, so guys come out, got a new battery, cost $250. So I got to deal with that. But
That's less than I thought, actually.
Yeah, no, because last time I had to get a battery, it was a lot more expensive than that. So they've come down a lot in price.
Like I remember, like I replaced a windscreen once. It was only like 150.
Yeah.
I thought batteries were 3, 4. Oh,
Yeah, they were a little bit more expensive.
crazy.
Because I think last time I got a battery was like 350, 400.
Depends on the car. Like depends what kind of battery
But
they give you and stuff.
But yeah, no. So that was sorted in the end. I was like surprised it was a lot cheaper. But the battery I had in there actually had been starting to leak acid, so that's why.
Yeah, it must have been old and.
Well, it's not even that old, realistically, because we had bought it like only a couple of years ago.
It's probably
so
just damaged then, because if it starts leaking, that's probably a puncture or something like.
So.
Also, if you ever set a battery on concrete, you probably shouldn't do that if it's an older battery.
Yeah.
Newer ones are more. You can't put them on concrete, but the older, like, I don't know how old batteries got to be, like 2000s maybe.
It starts to earth with the ground,
earlier.
basically.
Yeah, but then the newer batteries have got stuff on them to.
Yeah.
You have to worry about it, because that can also reduce the lifespan, also cause issues. So I'm like, people don't know about that usually.
Yeah, it zaps the energy out of them. But yeah, no. So that was that. So it was a kind of interesting to find out that I didn't think of the battery being a possible leak issue. So it was kind of good that we had this problem happen, because then it revealed that.
Were you getting like pulls under the vehicle though? Like when you
didn't know anything, but it was just like leaking in the little box it was in, because it's like covered in the space, and it's just been out of the thing. So
and just lost energy, like
because I've been having issues for the last maybe 6 months where, well, maybe not necessarily
getting false starts and stuff like that, like getting a bit of flickery.
Yeah, the acceleration wouldn't ignite, like it wouldn't push too fast. It was like, whoa! And I just thought, oh, okay, maybe it's the injectors. So I bought, different stuff trying to help with the injector, because I thought
it kept happening. Like,
but I didn't even think about
battery's the main thing. Like you always check that first, because it's the easy thing to check.
I think I did look at it at one point, but I didn't think there was much of a leakage at first. Like it wasn't drastically.
Get yourself a battery reader too, like just and read the.
But I think I looked at it, but didn't notice any actual leakage. But it might have been just so minuscule that it was affecting it. It just wasn't visibly showing it. And now, of course, it's visibly over time.
Over 6 months, like
it's actually built up leakage, and
then finally just like. Not turn on, boss.
Yeah.
No, turn it on.
So it's kind of, there's a silver lining. Yes, it costs money to get a new one, but it sounds like I was going to have to get a new one either way.
I mean, that's also the cheapest fix you could think of, because like it could have been like an engine issue or something. That would have been bad.
So it turned over nicely, so that's good. So
timing belt could have been any fucking thing for
that's why I also thought it could have been that as well, because of the whole ignition like not rolling properly. I thought it could have been timing. I thought it could have been injectors in the engine head, like, because just the way it felt. But I didn't, like I said, I didn't think battery connection signals. Like I didn't like I said, I didn't look at it. I just didn't think of it. Actually doing further testing, because it looked.
Plus, we're not mechanics, so we don't fucking know.
So that's good now. So I'm like, yes, but it was just kind of funny, because like, of course it has to happen, because we've got markets tomorrow, and it's just like, of course this has to happen like the day before markets, like
right.
We don't go to markets too often. It's like once or twice a year. It's like the one time, and then this happens. I'm like, come on, like really,
right?
So it's like Murphy's fucking law. Like it's
right.
A weird time of fate. So yeah, so that's sorted now. Bloke came out, did that. Simple enough, easy done. Kids wanted to come out and be nosy. I was like, why? You don't need to be out here. Max was more nosy.
You know nothing about this. Get back in.
Max was more like wanting to know what was going on. I'm like thinking, oh, you want to be a mechanic when you grow up. I feel like though Max might be a bit of a car head, because I've always kind of been a little bit of a car head myself, but like not.
If he's into like Legos, and if you like build Lego cars, or then he's into like model cars, it's like get a bit older, get into them like model building and stuff.
Because like we know a few people, like I know a few people that are into cars, like we know a few people that are into cars, and like you kind of get like that fixation on
I've worked on many. It's not fun, but
no. And like I've been a bit like that, but I never went down that path where like some people we know have like bought cars and do them up and then like treat them, not splurge on them a little bit to like really make them their car.
Right.
Some people do that extra mile. It's like I see a car as a vehicle like they'll get me to point A to point B because I don't have the extra money, the free money to put into a project, almost
or
like a
the
project
knowledge
car.
of tuning cars or
Mm.
replacing certain things, or
I know,
like I could probably take an engine apart. That's about it.
I know some base stuff I could do with a car, and it's not that hard. But like, it's not my focus. Like, even though, and that's where it's like, I feel like there's slightly an itch there, but it's not massive itch. Like, it would be nice to like have
you're
the money
definitely
to
going to
buy a
be in
car.
that
Yeah.
hobby to do
Well, that's what I mean,
anything.
because I always like kind of was intrigued, and I like going to car shows, and I always kind of wanted to have a car where I could buy it, save up, do up the paint job on it, get it some nice rims,
You
you
just
know,
buy like an old
give
buggy
it
or something and just like do
yeah,
one up.
like you know what I mean, like do the whole thing, you know, give it a body kit, give it a spoiler. Like I
I
wanted
think
to
in
do that.
restoration, yeah.
Yeah, like I wanted to do that, but I've never had the money to really do that or buy myself a small car to
That
work on
costs
my time.
tens of thousands, maybe even
Mm.
hundreds of thousands. Like it's it's cool, but like it's not really feasible because
Well,
like
I would say you get the kind
parts
of
rates.
usual.
It's got to be a certain car. It's got to be like, can you get parts for it easily?
Well, I was like, you got the usual bogan-fied version of it, which a lot of the hoons, you know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah,
very
like a
common for
Falcon
Australia.
or a Commodore, like
Yeah, and you buy the, you know, you just kind of customize
a
paint
fucking
job and
Subaru, like
basic easy fucking kits you can buy because you can just order them online from Amazon or whatever.
right?
Like, there are some stuff you can, and a lot of people do that. Like, it's still entry level to get people that urge to scratch that itch.
I'm a fan of a bike because bike's more easy.
Mm. And like I've kind of had that, but
Car,
because
though.
I didn't have the money, I never ventured down that path.
Mm.
So I never
Expensive.
worried about it, like thinking about buying a second-hand car and then
If
doing
you're going to rebuild a whole
engine,
engine, that's going to cost you tens of thousands, even more.
But I think looking at the kids and how genetics are, like you can kind of see genetically without even like giving them the knowledge, you can kind of see your genetics that pass on to your kids' genetics of similar interests. It's kind of weird, like without.
It's not quite interests; it's more traits. Like it's
traits,
more.
Yeah. It's very
They're more
interesting.
interested in something if you're interested in it, kind of thing. Because
like, and I've never really expressed
like
it, but
it's like me and my dad were two separate fucking individuals. Like he liked stuff I didn't, and vice versa. Like I didn't like nothing he liked. Same as mum, nothing identical there either. Like
yeah,
I'm completely the opposite of both freaking parents.
Like there are sometimes some influences for certain things,
Like,
and you can kind of see the correlation because it's similar areas. Like certain things are similar. Like it could be music, but like how they're into music is different to how you're into music. But because they liked music, you're more amplified into music. You know, because
like Dad loved cars.
things.
I love the VR supercars and stuff. I like watching car races and stuff, but like I don't necessarily go after that free will, like in my own way, to go watch or look at something or anything. But I can appreciate it,
and that's what I mean. Like there's still some traits there. It's just not as yearning kind of thing, where some people have that weird yearning aspect, and I feel like Max has got
where they have to do something, like they have to like.
Like there's, and that's what I see with Max. There's a few things where I was not necessarily massively yearning it, but it was a thought in the back of my mind. And I'm seeing some of those things in Max where he might be inclined to do the things that I never did, that I kind of thought about doing but never did. But he's more likely to go that path.
Just don't urge him because he might go, nah, fuck it.
Yeah, like I'll let him do how he wants to do it. But yeah, it's
just let him do it naturally. See what happens.
So it is kind of intriguing to see that with the kids, like the set path of things. But
cars are interesting to any kid because like cars are cool. It's like it depends like what they want to do after that, like after they know what's what.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Like my biggest yearning, of course, which is very obvious, is art. I'm very passionate about art and creativity. Like I'm very big on creating and the imagination and storytelling and stuff like that. Which storytelling is part of creating. Like that's where I think my creativity comes from. Is I'm from just the idea of being able to create is what drives me. Is just being able to spawn something, and that's what kind of But what you giveth must be taketh away. So it's kind of like the double edge.
Yeah, there's always a give and take.
There's always a give and take. That's what, and then that's when you start to go down the existential spiral.
That's the fucking scales of justice. Like it's
6, 7.
If you go down this, it goes up like this. Like
6, 7, 6, 7. I hate I hate with a fucking passion now because for a longest time I'd always be like, like the memes, like I don't know what I
it's
want.
like yes or no, like
Yeah, it's like yeah, nah, and then now everyone's like 6-7, 6-7. So you'd be like, I can't even like every time I go to try and gesture, they're like, oh 6-7. It's like that's just how I've always been like. It's like a shrug, and I go and I think good
right.
like the little devil angel, good angel, devil angel, like he wants
Just
that,
think,
he wants
these
that.
people
Like,
that say that are gonna be running the country,
I know. So I mean, that's where I sometimes when I think about.
the world actually.
That's why I kind of think about it because like we'll get to the point where we're old, and then they'll be old enough to kind of run these things, and I'll be like, I think it'd be kind of
We're
pleasant.
gonna be the ones sitting back like these fucking like they're ruining the
Yeah,
world.
like I think it's one of those things where it's like, thank God I'll die like as an old man, at that old age. You'd be like, yep.
Yeah, die as an old man. Hopefully.
It's like thank God for that. You'd be like,
I'm gonna die as an old man.
yeah.
Hopefully.
Better fucking give me.
Man, if the world goes to shit before that, hopefully not an old man, to be honest.
Oh fucking hell. The way the world's going. Fucking,
The way it's going, like
we're all fucking go at once.
I'll just stay down in my part of the world where it's nice and better, and don't worry about it.
No, don't worry. Anyway, so I want to talk about what was very relatable at the moment, which is there's a big story I want to go through because it's kind of funny how it all correlates, which is like another layer of opening my mind to seeing things. So last week we talked about mixtape, and I picked it up, gave it a burl, and it was a good game. It was. I mean, they say people being weird, like, oh, it's not a game. Like,
I mean, it is.
it is a game.
Just like Hellblade's the game.
I'm
Death Stranding's the game.
I'm sorry, but the fact is, like, it's not just simple point and click, like people are trying to make it out to be. Like, when you've got like the
No, still, those are games. Point and click adventures are a game. Like
exactly, like it's still a game. Like you literally have to still do stuff. Like
that's like calling Pac-Man not a game because you just got directional buttons. Like
exactly, it's no different. And but
Tetris.
no, it's really cool how it's done because it is like an interactive movie. Like there's 100%. It's like an interactive movie because there's a sequence that plays that the camera moves. It's a game, right? Like this is the funny part. Like it's a game, but there's a sequence where they're doing like a cinematic pan over, and as it pans, it paces out from the car, and you can see that they're in like a loft, and there's like green screens up playing videos, and there's like a power board plugged into the thing to play like it's meta. Like it's so fucking like making the car sequence like it's an actual car sequence, but then it's like filmed in a studio.
Right.
Like they're aware, like they've made the game that it's like you're interacting with characters that are actors of a movie. So it's like it's so meta on itself, and it's just like you motherfuckers,
or a production of any kind. Like it's production.
Because like when they pan around the car, and you can see like one side of the shot has like the screen playing.
It makes sense now that is that the center where they just like jam it and the whole scene changes.
Kind of like that, there's all weird moments happening. Yeah.
I'm like, because like that's the one car ride, but like, all these different locations, like that can't be in real time.
Literally, when it moves out, you can see the screens on the thing, and then literally, like in a warehouse loft with the
thing going around the vehicle.
Yeah, and there's a power board like on the ground with the wire plugged off and another plugged into a light, and there's a boom light in the backhand corner letting in the light on the side. I'm like, this is fucking brilliant. Like this is not.
Well, so that video you put up did bug me.
Yeah,
the rhythm of the hand tapping on the car did not match the song. I'm like.
That was the I know, because I was just being like a dick, and I was just like, because I just like fuck it. That was just that one clip. That was just that one clip of that.
My brain just can't comprehend.
I know, because I was just playing around with it because when you're in that, you have the square, the X, and the circle, and they each do different actions. So when you're like the different way they tap and stuff like that. So like there's different. So when they're in the car, generally like one does. Like,
you got the headbang, you got the tap on the side of the car, you got fucking whatever else there was.
Like there's like air guitar in the thing. There's headbanging, and then there's like the rock fingers, like they're going
right.
And it's really cool how like each experience can be so different with how you play it, and like I found it so relatable, like very relatable to me anyway. Like through my experiences because. Like they're like those characters are older than us. Like theoretically now, those characters would be in their like 40s, like 40s, like because they're in the teens. Like it's the end of the 90s, 2000s, but they're not where we were teens. Like they were already because
Yeah, we were.
because for me, I
Not only
finished
that, I was a
high
kid, so
school. I
I
finished
was
high
I
school in
was under 10.
2007. So, but these guys were like finishing high school in like 90 something. So like it was like
2000.
the 90s too. Like they had finished school like before we had finished school. So like that's how the characters were set. So they're older than us theoretically of how the story's based.
Yeah, because in the 90s, 1999, I was 7, so I was way before their time as well. Like,
Yeah,
God dang.
1999.
I was way earlier than
9.
that. So
So yes, so that's what I mean. So that's what I said. They were older. Like they're in that like 90. It could have been. I don't know exactly what year it was, but it's in that generalization of like the end of the 90s, start of the 2000s kind of vibe era. But like they're teenagers. Like they've just finished school.
like
High
they're like
school.
near 50s then, because like if
Mm.
they were teenagers,
Yeah,
they wouldn't be early teenagers, I don't think, because they looked older than that.
yeah.
Like maybe
They finished.
15,
They literally
16,
finished.
17.
One of the other characters was like they'd finished high school and they're all like off to university, like college university, basically.
Yeah, so that's almost an fucking adult. Like,
Yeah.
God
So
damn.
that's when it's set. So they had already like gone, but it was just like but it's like I get where they're coming from. It's relatable because all the wonderful things she does. Um, just the things like we did compared to what's done like kids do nowadays. Like it's so similar that we used to hang outside, be with our friends, and we kind of be in smaller neighborhoods, like in our streets and stuff. Like they're set
It's
in a
a
small
knock
town.
on the door, say my friend was home. Just if
Yeah,
they're not, just walk home and come back later.
like theirs is a small town, so it kind of made sense that they were more connected because it's such a small town
yeah, it
for
would
them
have
to
been
live
like
in.
me here. Like
Mm.
well, I was in a small.
So everyone knew each
Not small. I
other,
mean, technically it's a small town.
and everyone kind of like, and that's why it kind of makes sense, like why they wanted to get out, like they wanted
All
to
right.
leave and adventure and explore because they'd always been so tight to the main town. And
They wanted something different.
long story short, kind of rounding the story up, there's like one character's leaving to go to New York, where her sister lived there already because she's already been through it. She's already done her chaperone of like having her
Mm.
friends going through and then moving on in life. And now the sister, which you play as, she's doing the same kind of thing, going through, kind of has an idea of what she wants to do, and then moving on with her life. And unfortunately, part of that is saying goodbye to your friends, which is weird because she's literally kind of like in the same footsteps as her sister because you see the sister's friends that you come across and they're kind of doing their thing still.
Because they did that same thing so many years earlier. Like,
yeah, so they've done it and this is left, but they're kind of still staying behind. And it's kind of interesting to see that what they're doing while they're staying behind, while her sister's kind of, you're hearing about the stories that she's gone off, kind of living her life. And now she's kind of doing the same thing. And now she's got to say goodbye to her friends who are, one technically is moving as well because she's going to a university like downstate, a couple of states, which that's the whole game was going to be a road trip for them to go on because she was going to go to a university, which is weird that like everyone keeps getting mad at the main character for leaving because the friend herself was leaving to go to college in a different state. Like, so why she's doing no different than what the main character is doing, except she's going to New York to pursue a career, while the friend is going to go to another state to go into university, and then the guy is staying in the hometown because he's just like, I don't know what to really do. So it's kind of like you're seeing those personalities, which we've all kind of went through. We all had our group of friends when we were younger, and then we kind of moved away because one, either their parent, your friend's parents moved, so then that's when you lost connection with your friends because the families are moving. They had no obligation to staying because they have to go with their family unless they were that age and they decide to stay because they moved out from their parents and then they're old enough to live their own life. So it's just kind of interesting to just think about like even because especially coming back here, being that I'm back in my technically home where my parents have been for so long now, like God knows how, like it's been so long.
Long time.
I've lived in like another neighborhood which was more close court because it was in like a cul-de-sac, and the kids there, like I had friends, and then I remember living across the street. We used to go out, we used to skate, and we'd go around the neighborhood, and kind of like that. Those guys were, and it got to the point where once we moved, like it kind of changed because we moved away from that, and then they kind of
the friendships just end because like you just
because the older ones they moved, they're the ones that like introduced me to skating and rollerblading and stuff. They ended up moving because the son was well older when I was a kid, like early teenager. He was already close to being like the end of it. He was already in like close to finishing high school, and he had a younger sister, and she was maybe more close to my age in sense, even though she was like younger. She, what I mean? So the correlation of being like connection of friendships was a bit spaced out, and then they basically moved. and then there was only like the few in the neighborhood, and then they kind of all, and everything slowly drifts away, and you part ways, and that's kind of like what, that kind of felt like to me. My old memories was just as much as that.
Most people too. Like usually you lose everyone. You might keep like maybe one or two.
And I kind of feel bad because they end up having to happen with the kid, like my kids, because they grew up living in that cul-de-sac, ironically enough, and we had great neighbors, which we kind of see every now and then, not as often as we used to because they were next door, so we could go over there. And then like they had kids next door and the other kids next door, so then my kids had kids to play with, and they were fine. But then the one next door that Jack was friends with, he started getting older and growing up, and and then he, they kind of became distanted because he's in a higher grade, and he's hanging out with old kids.
Yeah, especially if your school you're going to is capped, and like you got to change the whole different like area. Like
so that changed as well. So, and then because we were
like living, but also then you got to see which one your kid can even go to because.
So like I said, he's still going to the same
population and everything,
same primary school, but the fact is that the age bracket of like the kids don't hang out the same way, and therefore because we're not really seeing him next door, that connection of friendship kind of started dwindling around.
Isn't that funny though? Like kids are in roughly the same age groups, but when you get an adult, it can be from the like let's say 25 to 60 of friends. Like you're friends with the old people, you're friends with the young. Like it's fucking weird how that happens. That changes. Just
and that's it. Like I'm definitely got that. Like I've got friends that are old boys, like, and even Mules talks about some of his best mates are old boys,
right?
Because he talks like I said, he's funny stories there. He's got some funny ones. But yeah, so it's just like it becomes those things, but it's just interesting as a kid, and it's like they kind of went through what I went through the same kind of way, in the sense like where you had your closer friends, you kind of hung around. They never really went off, but the problem was because they were so young, they never really got to experience a chance where they could roam the streets a bit more because of how young they were. Because see, for me, I was in my double digits, so it got to the point where my parents weren't too worried about me going down the street and running around the block and stuff like that, because I was in double digits. It was a bit more mature, it was a bit more responsible, you could do that because you got better judgment.
But like when I was a kid, I used to go to Nan's, and like she let me go to the local IGA and stuff, like just by myself. Like, and that's people there were just paying all the people.
And the fact that I'm back here though, but I know
you can't really do that now because there's so many fucking creeps around.
And it gets concerning. That's why I get concerned when I see so many people let their kids like wait at the bus stops by themselves, and they're so young. It's just
like 5 years old or around that mark. Like,
okay, they're at a bus stop, but like you should still be supervising until the bus comes. Like, don't just be like, okay, I've done my duty.
Like, I feel so uneasy. You know what I mean, like a supermarket, like a Woolies or something, and a kid just walks up and he's like,
but it's just like, it's like, I don't want to be responsible.
Where's your parent?
I don't want to be responsible. I'm not playing Pragmata right now. Like, fuck. Go away.
That's funny because I get that look in their eyes like, person. I'm like, no.
He's like, I don't want to be held responsible. Not my responsibility. And and it's just like,
the parents are there, but the kid just wanders up and just like looks at you, like, then just like turn. You're just trying to get their attention, like, you kid, hello.
And see, it's a trap for me because I've worked in retail and have had to deal with kids. Like, it's kind of like that situation where you gotta kind of be like confirming responsibility, like in a general space of not like taking responsibility.
You have to try and not look at them, but also keep an eye on them.
Yeah, because if you once that kind of make contact, they make that connection. Like, I'm going to hang around you because you seem safe, and then it's just like
so you've just got to try and like side eye.
The mission gets worse
in the areas, like hope not get into any mischief or in someone's way and stuff.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because I had to deal with that so much at work. It has become a general instinct with kids, and it's just hard because just like it's a natural thing that I had to keep an eye on at work because kids would wander off, and you'd have to like, take them to the counter, call for them, let page what the parents look like, blah blah blah, and it's just these things. That's
an awful feeling getting lost like in a Kmart. I was like, well, and like you're too short to see over the fucking racks, and you're just like,
I know. And there's a story I
got lost in there so many times as a kid. I'm like, where the fuck? So you walk down every aisle, looking down every fucking aisle. Like, where are they?
So yeah, so it's like the kids are getting older, but they don't really have kids to really play with. The only time they have interaction with kids is literally at school. There's no getting to really play in the
Or at a
streets.
school activity, or
Yeah, like Jack gets to go to scouts, so he gets to do that. So there's that extra engagement there. But he's not really like making friends in the sense that he can like organize to catch up. The only time he really catches up with his friends outside of school as well is birthday
but it's
parties.
all online.
And it's just
Now,
like,
so
yeah, it's online or it's a birthday. And that's what I was kind of like feeling. And I was like getting to that realization already. Is like, I'm at the point now, because we're in such a digital world, like staying in contact isn't like it used to be for us if we want to stay in contact, because we were
one's
so
worse because you don't know who's on the other fucking end.
But no, but what I was gonna say is when we were so, because of social media wasn't a thing, you literally had to be like either go to your friend's place.
I mean, it was, but it was accessible at certain times under certain circumstances.
Well, no,
Under blah blah blah.
What I was trying to say is not that. It's more the, you either had to go over there and confirm that they were home,
Oh,
or
yeah.
you had to like call and organize to double check that they're actually free. But like nowadays,
Right.
like because of social media, you can just don't even have to be like, "Oh, are you home for me to come over?" You just be like, "Oh, just text
Just have a
instead."
from like a message.
You just talk instead though. Like you just be like, "Oh, I don't actually need to go over and see them. I'll just have a chat with them on my phone instead."
Remember when you couldn't do any of that because you had no credit, or
like you actually
just
had to go
couldn't
out
use
of
the
your
phone,
way.
or
You'd have to quickly call if you're like low credit, like, "Are you home yet? I'm coming over," and then you'd be like, you'd rush over, and then that's how you would socialize. But now you don't. You can literally just call and just have a chat. Like you don't even have to be like, "Oh, I'm going to come over." You're just like, "Oh, I might as well just chat." And like there's that weird spectrum now where people aren't, like, a lot of people don't see it as the general sense, because like people go, "Oh, I talk with such and such all the time, whether it's through text or phoning or Snapchat, blah blah blah." But it's just like, but yeah, you're doing that, and that's the new way of doing it. But there's no facial interactions where you're literally catching up and having a coffee or going to eat lunch. Like there's none of that anymore, where people are
like
actually
everyone drinks tea and coffee.
socializing. Like it's
Just
getting
go out and have a coffee or tea. Like
it's getting to the point where I was even thinking, even social interactions like dating is going to get to the point where no one's really going to be like, "Oh, I'll meet you at this restaurant here at this time. We'll go have dinner."
well, there's also the thing of people dating AI now. So
Well, that's kind of the retrospect of that. It's like it's going to get to the point where it's just going to be like, "Oh, we're going to have a date, sweet," and then just text, and you literally just sit in your own comfy space at home, and yeah, they get on a call or Snapchat, and you're dating over. It's like, what's that? That's not an engagement. Like, okay, so now you have yourself a girlfriend.
I can really see that VR reality all fucking ready. Like it's just slowly
that's what
happening.
I mean, because the fact that, and that's why I was like
that Ready Player One stuff.
And that's why I made my post going, it's 2026. I'm 36, and I've lost like 99% of physical interactions or connections with my friends, because I will literally now just pick up my phone and talk to all of my friends whenever I feel like it. Not like, "Hey, you're free to come over," or "You want to catch up,"
you want.
or
easy as that. Like
there's no need for me to go to see them
come to
now.
your own fucking chair. Like just and you're done.
And they go, "Oh yeah," it's like, "Oh, what'd you do?" "Oh, I spent the weekend, chatting with such and such." And I'm like, "Oh, we just go to it. We just sit around chatting. I was just sitting in my home." Like, where's the actual going out and having a beer? Not even necessarily having the beer, but like going out.
The only way you should do that if they're across state, cross country, cross fucking. If they're in the same town as you, just make a date and just fucking pick a time and just go do something. Like
that's what I mean. And it's getting to the point where it's just so disconnected now. It's getting crazy, and that's why I'm like, I'm a very physical interaction person. Like I get more out of actually talk. Like if I want to have a genuine conversation, I want to not just do it in message. I want to actually have a face to face like conversation. Actually, properly talk to you, not just have a call and be like, "Oh yeah, blah, blah, blah," Like I want to actually converse.
because you're the most uninterested person.
Because that's
talking to someone just fucking.
Because I was like organizing the other day.
I've done that
when I was because I'm having another. I get another piece of artwork in the gallery again for a group exhibition. So
nice.
That's next month, which is good. But like I was organizing that, and I was talking to a friend who works with the indigenous group, so I was talking to them, and it's just like I feel like they kind of wanted to have a conversation. I'm like, I kind of wanted to as well, but being on the phone, it's like, and I know they're local, and I was like happy to meet up with them, but they weren't there, and I'm like, I would rather have, like I said, I'm happy to talk, and I could tell that they wanted to kind of have a conversation, but like I want to be in person, have a conversation, because I enjoy that and I absorb that, and it feels nice to actually have a proper conversation. Like, this is great. Like, we talk all the time, but by the time whenever we get around to doing it, actually, like, it'd be most likely me more than you coming up here. I mean, if you happen to decide to come up this way, who knows? But, like, it'd be more likely me coming down there. But I know I'm going to cherish the experience of actually meeting you in person and having a conversation with you in person more than what we do here. Like, it's...
Because when you think about it, it's a real conversation at that point. Like, it's a real tangible conversation.
In the sense, like, in this day and age, like, this is a real conversation. Like, we are seeing each other and we're having a conversation, but it's just going to have that more, like, heart to it. I feel like the heart, it's just something about it. Like when I saw Gents, like catching up with Gents and actually having a conversation with him, like, it was actually nice to actually hang out with Gents and actually just sit around and just talk with him. Like,
after you finally found you.
Yeah, like, it was, because I caught up with him.
I believe that. The other direction.
So it was kind of funny in the end, because I caught up with him the day he got in, and I caught up with him the night just before he had to leave. Like, so I caught him with the night before, because the next day he had to fly out. So it was kind of cool that I got him when he got in, and then when he left, and it was nice to just at least see him twice. I'm like, no, I'm going to take the opportunity, and, like, I want to do this, like, actually catch up. And
at least you now know he's real.
Yeah, not AI. But yeah, no, because it's just like, but that's what I like. And it kind of sucks. Like, I do get a little bit of FOMO because of that. Like, because I got to see Gents. We had a little interaction, and it's great. Like,
it's not just that, but we see it all the time. People die, and their online friend just like, he just vanished one day.
Yeah,
the person either died or just stopped, disappeared.
Like, just stopped. Well, they just one day would just being done of being connected to the net. Some people get like that. Some people go, I'm not playing games anymore. Like, I've just moved on from that one game, because that's how they used to play. It was just that.
And then you don't hear from them again ever. Like, they just vanish.
And so that's it. Some people just get a life, and they just don't have time for video games anymore. They don't have time to stay connected the way they do, like they used to. And that happened with a couple of our friends. Like, my old group with from my old, like, Halo days, my 360 days, like, we used to spend all the time. This was like me through my teens, my mid-teens. Like, I was the older one in the group, but like, that was through high school. I had my group that I used to chat with, and I still stay in touch with Nathan and Darian. I kind of stay connected with a few of the others, but it's mainly just Nathan and Darian I talk to the most. And like, Nathan came over here, 2015, when I like first started dating Al, and he came over for a month, and we hung out, and it was a weird experience because I started dating Al, but like, everything happened all at once, but it was good. Like, he came over, he spent a month. A month was a bit long, because trying to keep it occupied, because like, he's here, what do we do, how do we, where do we go?
The full fucking 30 fucking days.
Like, there's a lot to try and, like, you want to make, you're coming here, you kind of want to make time of that time being here. Like, but a month becomes like, shit, like, what can we do in a month? And it becomes overwhelming, because you've got so much, like, you kind of have so much time then, because you've got 30 days. With a week, you go, okay, you can.
Yeah, but also not much time, because like, you'll see from tourists, they're here for months at a time and still haven't done anything.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Sometimes when you've got a week, I feel like you can fit in more in a week, because you know that you're there for a week. So you can,
but you're also rushing it though at that point, which is
you can
the
pick,
sad part.
You can pick to block it in. But when you become a month, you got because you've got too much time. You go, well, I've got more I can choose from. What do I want to do? And then I feel like, because you've got more,
but then you're more
freedom,
procrastinating.
Yeah, exactly. You become, because you do more, you end up doing less.
Because when I was in Queensland 2019, I was like, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah.
I was there for 2 weeks, and I was just like, I don't know if I can.
And that's it. It depends on if you know people, or what how it works, and that's one of those things.
I only knew the person. Well, that's where I met Michaela in that trip. Met Michaela, and met nobody else.
Oh, that's interesting.
That was it.
And that's like that.
Friends
that's
that
like
was
that. Like I met Michaela through you, because you knew her and you met it, which is weirdly enough, like, she lives like not far from me, which is so fucking weird.
Right.
Like, I'm closer to her.
I've met her on COD. Like, we just played COD for years.
And like, and that's why it's funny that she's like in my neck of the woods. I literally could be like, hey, I want to, catch
Queensland.
up, and then like, that's like we played, like, because you knew her, then we all played together for a while. And then literally, like, we all went AFK for so long, and then we got back to playing with her again, and now we've gone AFK again. Like, we basically gone dead to the world to her, and she's dead to the world to us, basically.
Because COD died, so
we just stopped.
that was the only thing, like a mutual
So
ground.
it's like I don't know if she's still playing COD or what's happening, and it's one of those things. Like, it just happens. It's just one of those things that happens, and then at some point, maybe in the next couple of years, we'll reconnect again. We'll play the same game, whether it's be COD or something. It'll just happen again. And it's just weird because like that's exactly what happened. Like we were together, we all played together, stopped for like
because I played Ark. We played Ark with it, or I played Ark with her. Played COD with her. Played a few games, but like it's just those games really. Ark and COD.
And it happens with a lot of people.
And some racing stuff.
Compared to me and you, like we've been fucking, we stay in contact all the fucking
every
time.
fucking way.
Like we fucking, and it's been like what 7 years? It's like 7 years now. Like we were saying, 7 years we've been fucking jamming out.
7 years.
8 years, I think, because it was we were no, yeah, it was 8 years actually, because we were together. Like we were hanging out before we started the podcast. We did like basically a year before we were playing games and stuff. Like basically just about a year before we started the podcast.
Yeah, because you were that weird Fortnite guy.
Because exactly. Because we were playing Fortnite with gents, and you were playing Fortnite, so it had to have been a year beforehand. Because it was
because I was playing Fortnite with fucking Subby before that.
So that was like even then, so it's like 2018. So
God damn.
Kind of because I was playing with Subby back then too, and then 2019 was like introduced to Mules and Gents because I knew them before we started the podcast because we were all playing together. So that was 2019. So I
knew Mules as the annoying high pitched kid. Or whatever the fuck he was back when he was a kid.
That's what I mean.
Like just a kid I was playing with gents. I was like, Mules is just this random kid from somewhere.
I know, he was such a kid at the time though. Because now he's just like only just in his 20s now. It's just like, what the fuck? He's like 10 years.
I've known Gents for fucking like a decade.
Gents is our age or my age. He's older than me. I think he's a year older than me. Or he's He's around.
I think
he's closer to my age than your age. But yeah,
something like that.
And then Mules is like the youngest in the three out of the four of us.
About 10 years behind.
Yeah, but he's like that though. Like even though he's 10 years younger, he's like our age. Like he's very mature. Well, for what he does, it's put him forward. He's still, but aren't we all a bit like immature though? Like in that sense, like even though we keep getting older, we're still like that.
True.
We're still like that. We've still.
No, I mean Mule still resembles not quite a kid, but like he's got that younger
heart,
naivety.
Yeah, the carelessness.
Yeah, compared to us, we're like we've been there, done it. Like we're just like, hey, do it. We've had our
time.
There.
We've
Try
done
it.
that. We've had our time. Exactly. We've still got that little bit of a. But yeah, so it's just like one of those things. It's just interesting to, and that's why, like I said, mixtape was very relatable because of all that kind of stuff is just going through it, and life is just all weird with everything, just experiences and just everything. It's just such a good soundtrack to go with the game.
Also, there's a lot of people in the world. Trying to even meet one of them's fucking
small little inkling of like come into your life and out of your life.
That's not in your fucking area. Like god dang.
So it's
still just, like trying to be friends with somebody is still fucking difficult though.
That's what I mean. Like I'm at the point where it's like it's nice to have friends, but like
there's friends and acquaintances who you regularly talk to, but it's like it's just a how you freaking doing, and then
and like I've got friends that are in my close circle that have led into my actually.
Like, what do you call a friend though? Like,
yeah,
when you think about it.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like I've
never met Mules, Gents, no, but yet we're friends. Like,
I know that's what I mean. Like it's such a different sense of like what friends are these days.
What does that put to my real life friends who I've always hung out with? Are they more friends? Like, are they like?
But I mean, but you don't really. But you yourself.
Are they a real friend? Like online friend?
But that's what I mean. Like nowadays, for you, like you're kind of in the same boat. Like how often do you hang out with IRL friends? Like you don't really, not as much as you used to now, do you? Like it's really you're because you're basically online like all the time in a sense, if that makes sense.
Not just that, but like no one in this town I really
because you moved around a bit too.
Hang out with.
That's what I mean. It gets to the point where you do get kind of.
Yeah, I moved here, and everyone else went everywhere else as well. Like
And that's what I mean. It gets to a point where it's like,
things fucking happen.
do you engage with people when you go out to the shops? You're like, hey, have a conversation with people. But where do you draw the line of being like, well, this is just an acquaintance I have and I like to talk friendly with people? Or do I want to let them into my circle and like actually kind of hang out with them just to chat and stuff? Like, it gets that weird era. Like, some people...
Like, I've been to parties with people here and stuff, but like...
It gets to a point after a while where you
I know I do know a lot of people here, but like, friends is another term.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's interesting.
I can probably call a few people friends, but...
But then there's like us, like we're friends in the sense of what friends would be, like, you know what I mean? But we don't.
Friends is a loose term, really, when you think about it.
It's really a daft fucking idea. When you think about what friend means as a concept, it's really same as like family. Like the concept of friends and family is very interesting because then you kind of like look at Fast and Furious as a joke. But like anything could be as referenced as family. Like you see him.
I have a best friend who's like family. Like
yeah. Because like you look at that, like technically it's not actually family. He's surrounding himself with friends, but he calls them family. You know what I mean? Like it's
right.
It's just these.
What's the thing? Like you can't pick your family, but you can pick your friends.
Yeah,
but you can pick your family. It's whoever you enjoy being around. Blah 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 blah.
And you got to make the decision. Who do you want to call? Your family. Like you could technically just disown anyone you want. Just be like, you're now my brother. And if they're going to agree with that, like, yep, sweet, we're brothers.
Right.
And it's a weird concept that we create. It's such a weird.
It's because we're humans.
Humans are weird. Fucking weird. And that's again coming to the whole existential thing. Just gets weird because it's just like an overwhelming concept. It's just such a weird concept being a human, and the cycle of this like. What the fuck? Like it's just a weird thing. Well, we put these labels on things.
When I say humans, just think you were Dr. Cat, right? And they're like, haha, friend. Like
that's what I mean. Like it's just so weird. That's just like, yeah, it's just like mine now. Like it's just like, who gave you the right to just be like, I can claim right on this bird or this fish or this dog or cat? Like humans created a transaction of being like, yes, you can purchase this
but also dogs pick their own. The same with cats. Yeah. Like they'll gravitate to a person, but then they're like, pick me. Like,
but still, it's just kind of like funny where it's just like humans have capitalized on.
Exactly, they're picking you, but they're forcing your hand to them
because that's exactly without you realizing you're falling for them because. I think it's like they're letting off the pheromones, and you go, "Oh."
Well, cats are like the overlords; like they do manipulate every fucking thing.
That's what I mean. It's like there's so many things. I think that's where like the existential, like I said, the existential comes from because there's so many fucking questions that it's so much shit going on. Like it's just fucking like what the fuck. Like
I found out, you know how cats over exaggerate things, right?
Yes.
Because they want the attention. They want like they always over exaggerate things.
Yes.
It's like it's like they're hungry, but they're like, I'm dying. It's like
they make a scene. Like it's just like what the fuck. Like you think about like all the life that exists and how they engage and react with other life. It's just like what the fuck? Like dogs, cats, like any animals. Like
dogs are other around. Like dogs are just they're kind of. They're dumb, but in a good way.
Oh, not some. Like the dogs we have are very fucking smart. They know exactly what they're doing.
No, but compared to cats, where cats manipulate you into doing shit for them, dogs don't do that. Oh, dogs aren't smart enough for that.
Beg to differ with some of the dogs we have. The dogs we have will make you fucking bow down to them, and they know exactly how to play the cards. They know how to play the cards. My dogs. It's fucking like these dogs are. And then one of them.
And that's why you never give in to them.
One of them's just dumb, but
same as cats. Never give in to them.
No.
They're not dying if you don't feed them for 6 hours.
I know. They have they sit there and they go, oh, I haven't been pet, and they go into like a
right?
I haven't been pet. Oh, and then they start freaking out just so they can try and get pats, and they're like, oh, hug me. It's just like what the fuck.
Or if you're eating something, just like,
like oh, I'm gonna die. Give me some food. It's like fuck off. Like,
right?
It just you're told for so long that animals are so.
It's a fucking Jack Russell thing, I think, too. Like, because we had a Jack Russell who used to do little shakes.
Yeah,
I was like, stop it.
Begging. But say you're taught for so long that animals are so stupid, but people underestimate animals. Like animals are very.
No, dogs
smart.
do have that dumb loyalty though, which I get, but it's like sometimes they're too loyal.
Yeah. But it just blows my mind. Like
The dogs are. Cats are like, nah, bitch, fuck you, I'm out.
It just blows my mind that there's so much that goes on. It's just
like you abuse a cat, the cat's gonna fuck off. You abuse a dog, they're gonna come back.
Yeah. No, and that's what gets worse for me. Is like I have too many questions. I have too many fucking questions to ask with no answers I can get. And I think it's getting to the point. It's like.
And also, dogs won't survive by themselves. Cats will.
Yeah.
Like if you don't feed a cat, it's gonna go out and hunt something.
That's true because you think
dogs don't. Dogs literally starve themselves until you feed them.
I was gonna say it's kind of true because you think about the dogs that get abandoned compared to cats that get abandoned, and majority of the time dogs will starve themselves from abandonment over cats. Cats will just go whatever and just thrive in the wild. Like some dogs may, but usually half the time they will default.
But then they're wild dogs at that point.
Yeah, but it takes them a long time to become a wild dog.
But cats are just like, as soon as they'll literally just cut you off, and
cats are like, whatever.
You're fucking dead to them.
Yeah, cats are like, yep, sweet, too easy. I'll go get myself some food. Like they don't care. It's like they'll just take they'll take the being in the house and get given stuff. But like if they have to, like okay, I have to do my own job. Oh, it just is what it is. Like it's just crazy.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Because cats are like, they give you that false ownership. Like they make you think you're in control, but they're really in control, and it's just it's so bad. As soon as people realize that, it's just like you're literally playing them back because like
they got you. They got you right where they need them. Like,
they think they're smart enough, but like you catch on to it.
It's just amazing.
Like now, I just because like our cat here, everything I eat, she sits there and watches me eat it, thinking like, "I'll eat that."
Yeah.
No, I've learnt my fucking lesson. Now. She actually will eat it. She ate a whole pasty.
They will. They'll eat more than they need to eat. Like they're a trap.
No, she ate a pasty with veggies and shit in it.
Yeah.
Cat ate veggies.
Yeah.
Also, she ate lettuce.
Yeah. My cat likes lettuce.
Also, she ate rum ice cream.
She knows what lettuce is too. Like
right?
She knows. Like you want lettuce, and she'll be like.
Cats can know by looking at it.
They've learned
the word,
what you're saying, what the correlation with it is. Like it is.
Yeah, because I say to her, like, do you want cheese? And she's instantly like, oh, cheese.
Yeah, she knows it's like but it's weird that they know whatever sound that they're hearing. Like we say cheese, they're hearing whatever they hear, but they know to correlate what you're saying. Like they're deciphering.
Well, you say cheese, but they're like that word means I get this.
Yeah, so they know. Like it's crazy that they adapt and learn. To
same as kids.
Hearing. Yeah.
Kids have their own fucking language. Like if they make up a word, you use that. They correlate in that word to what that is.
Whatever it is that that's what language is. Like that's what. Again, it just gets over. Which is like, whoa.
As long as if the two beings can uniform a word, that's what the word is.
They come to agree.
No matter what it is.
Yep.
You could be a goldfish. I mean, fish are dumb. They literally don't respond to anything. But dogs and cats, they hear words and they'll get excited.
You yip it in your sleep. I think the dog's yipping in
his
sleep.
Although Milo kind of spoke Spanish.
Yeah, have you seen animals that are like that in different countries? Like how they like respond different? Like it's
because his name was Milo, and one day we said "Hola," and he's like,
"Yeah."
Like
it's so
that
weird.
means hello, cunt. I thought he used to answer the hola.
Yeah.
No, why? Like, he speaks Spanish? Like,
yeah, it's weird, eh? Like, I don't know whether it's like a weird past life.
He's never heard it before.
I know. That's why I think
one day said hola.
That's what I'm like wondering if that's where the idea of like reincarnation come from, because people had like learnt things and people assume that you reincarnate as an animal, so you kind of remember things from your past life, and then that's why.
Is it we had like a dead Spanish person, the fucking dog?
Yeah, and that's why it's like, that's why the dogs like wearing clothes, because in their past life they were humans, and then they like to wear clothes, and now they like to wear clothes.
Right.
Like, have you seen like how dogs like to wear clothes? Not cats. Cats are weird, but have you seen that? How dogs like to wear clothes?
Like it.
Yeah, but do you know what I mean though? Like it's weird how animals like to wear clothes. Like
yeah, you put some fucking sunnies on them, some like, fucking t-shirts, pants,
and they love it. Like it's so weird. It's like these are. Is it because they see us wearing it and they go, "Oh, because my owner has"?
But also, dogs are very impressionable though. Like if you're wearing something, they're probably gonna go, "Oh yeah."
And that's what I'm saying. Is now I'm
That's good
thinking,
enough for
is
you.
it because
Good
yeah,
enough
that's
for
the thing,
me.
because they see you doing the motion of like, oh, this is a shirt I'm putting arm. They know that my arms are
Because
related to their
dogs are
paws.
very human. Like, not they'll copy, but they'll like if you're sitting, they'll sit next to you. If you're going for a walk, they'll walk beside you.
They
Like
let you go lay
they'll
down.
do what
Lay
you're
down.
doing.
Yeah, they're very. It's interesting how mimicky. So and that's something. It's just blows my mind. Blows my mind. It's fucking crazy.
Whereas cats are like, you're laying down. Good, see ya.
Oh! I'm getting overwhelmed. It's overwhelming.
Don't touch me.
Animals, everything's just like fuck. But yeah, so
like I like cats and I like dogs. I like one more than the other, but also not, because cats you can just leave and they'll just do it themselves. Dogs are like fuck so needy sometimes. It's like stop.
I know cats are the worst for that.
And then cats can do that too, though, which is weird. And then when the next second they're like, "Bye bye, bitch." Like, what?
But yes. But anyway, we'll move on from that.
That was a weird fucking.
It's kind of all in correlation to itself. I mean, it all makes sense. It's all kind of related to what we were kind of talking about there. But we are definitely going to move on from the generalized topic now. So,
did you see the thing?
The thing?
Did the Xbox showcase in like 2 weeks?
Something like that. Yeah, I saw you post something about it. I was like,
and in just 5 days before that, there's an over 1 hour event, a state of play with Wolverine.
Ooh, I did not know about that.
And other IPs.
Ooh.
Over an hour long.
Most probably get more.
You know what the good part is?
Mm.
It's set in our time zone, 7 a.m. it starts.
That's mostly when they'll talk about the pre-orders, most probably for GTA. Most likely. At least for Wolverine, they'll most probably announce like pre-orders will be like.
Not PlayStation. No, that'll be a Rockstar thing to do that. But...
Yeah. Oh, well, you know how they.
Imagine we see GTA 6 at the PlayStation fucking state of play.
Oh my
lord!
They want to promote it, like they'll promote it either or that next.
I mean, it's gonna sell on the Pro, so
yeah.
If you want 60 FPS, get a Pro. Like that's the kind of marketing.
Around the corner. They got to announce like when the pre-orders are going to go up soon, especially for like Wolverine. I feel like they'll drop the announcement.
Imagine if we see Fable at like a PlayStation event or a Gears, because it's coming to PlayStation day one.
I reckon they'll most.
But then again, 5 days apart, they're getting 2 showcases. So I was like,
Wolverine off. I reckon because they did that with Spider-Man, where they showed.
Wolverine's going to be a big main event there.
They
for
announced like the pre-orders and what you're going to be able to get in the pre-orders. Because I do remember seeing that they're like, we're going to do this drop and
save your money for collector's edition.
Yeah, so I think that's what they'll do. They'll be like, we're going to
the 3rd of June for us here at 7 a.m.
They'll reveal most probably what the collector's edition is going to look like. Most likely, they'll show the gameplay and be like, "This is what we're going to bundle."
Scalpers, though, man.
Yeah, it's going to be the hard part trying to get on it, because they'll get on it as soon as fucking pre-orders go live. They'll be like, "Yeah." So
even better, you know what you do? Clear afterpay, so you can just afterpay one, like straight up from like JB.
Worse because I've just literally like this past cycle, this fucking week, I've like put so much on my Klarna and like afterpay. Yeah, it's such a trap. Like I've really burned.
Yeah, and this event is what, like a week and a bit away.
Yeah, it might come in line when I pay off my next lot, so I might have space then.
It's not next Wednesday, but the one after.
I did so much naughties that I spent so much like shit, because I found out like I was trying to see where I could use my Klarna, and I found I could use it like everywhere.
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
You just got to do it. Because I found that you just got to, like, you would do an online order. You pick the store, but you got to create the card and add it as a wallet, like add it to your Google wallet.
Yeah, like Zip.
Yeah, so you make the card, but you do it as you're picking that store. So you pick the store that can work as, and then you make it as an actual card, and then you can do it in store, not just online. And I was like, oh my god, it's a trap. So there's a few things because of that. Because I've learned that I can do that, which I'm not doing it again now for a while. But
I've also learned not to pay installment in store because it's bad. I tried that twice, never worked once.
Yeah. That's why I gave him a go. And
that's how I got this chair. I was like, oh, I have to pay this chair, right?
Yeah.
I had to pay full price right there, and I'm like, I don't want to.
That's a trap.
So I paid that. Same as.
Yeah, that's how I like.
I think it was Kmart. I tried to get some like pajamas and stuff.
That's it. Yeah, you can. Well, you can Klarna. You can afterpay in store. Now, well,
I tried. Nothing fucking worked. I'm like,
That's how I did. That's how I
Order
got the chair from
fucking
IKEA.
line.
So I did. So I got my chair from IKEA. I went into IKEA because you can Klarna online at IKEA.
IKEA.
What I did was I went
said it, Luke.
online, got the thing,
IKEA.
added the card to the wallet, and then I was at the checkout and I just tapped it and it took it. And I'm like, so much for an online only purchase. Just make a card on Klarna.
No, if there's a barcode, well, if you can make a card, it's like Zip, like it's got their card, you can just beep with.
It's dirty. It's so dirty that you can do it. Like it loopholes the system.
Afterpay give you a barcode, you can just boop it.
Yeah, Afterpay.
Like,
Afterpay you can.
So mine didn't work.
Like Afterpay you can tap at IKEA, but I didn't have enough on, so I was like, I'll just try it. And I was like, I won't know unless I try it. Like that's the thing. It's like I'm taking a risk, but I won't know if I don't try. So I was like, I'll try it, and it did. I'm like, oh, there we go. You know.
I mean, yeah. I like how Afterpay tells you how much you have. Like you can spend. Because well, mine does. If I don't know if everyone else does it or not.
Yeah, it's very limiting.
Like I can see how much Afterpay I've got left.
I do like that Afterpay's a lot more stricter now than it used to. Because I used to like get so inflated with what I used to buy and what I have to owe with
I hate that I've got like a near $3,000 fucking limit.
I'm still
That's
owing.
fucking nasty.
I still owe $1,000 to Zip. I still haven't paid it off because my goal was I was gonna work, get a job, start making income, and I could pay it off that way. But then I haven't worked for like the last year and a bit now, and I'm like, I need income to pay it off. So I'm just constantly paying like money to it, but then it gets deducted as a monthly fee.
I paid so much off it,
and it's just like I just don't.
I still owe like 300 to my.
I just don't have enough because every time it does take the payment, it takes the payment and then it just stacks up a little bit, but then it takes the monthly fee.
But then you spend it again.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, I'm a bit short because of now I've done other shit and other things have come up. Now I've got to spend it. So then I've got to use it. It's like, oh, try to do it.
Because I have had a Zip since like 2017.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been paid off since 2017.
Yeah.
9 years. Yeah. I've had this, and that was I bought my 1X with Zip Pay, and I'm like, it's been there ever since. I just haven't fully paid it off.
So you're still paying it off as well?
Because I spend it, use it, spend it, use it, spend it. I'm like, I've still got 300 left of that 1,000 to pay off. But I was like,
they know, but it's
when I do pay it off, it's getting deleted.
That's the same.
Fuck the app. I'm not using it again.
But like it's in perpetual motion.
Because I could Zip Pay games on Steam, which is bad.
You can Klarna games on Steam.
Don't do that either, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You can also do it on PlayStation, because I've actually zipped like PlayStation stuff on the store and shit. Like
it's literally all I do when I buy games is I Klarna them. It's so bad,
right? Like fuck.
So I need to stop buying games at the moment digitally.
Yeah, because Afterpay you got to buy gift cards, which you have to pay one up front.
Because I was in a good spot, but this pay I was doing a bunch of different things, and I kind of put more to it because I was trying to see if it would work, and I ended up just doing larger transactions, and I'm like, oh. So it's
did a whoopsie,
so they just
and then you're like,
around. I'm like, oh. Because I had it really well. I had a real well balanced. Like I was basically at the point where I was just paying every fortnight. It'd just be like $50 to Klarna or $60 to Klarna, and then $60 to Afterpay, and that's all it was. Now next cycle it's going to be like, here, give me $200. Hey, give me $200. But then that's only
that's why they get you. Like,
but I mean, then that's only
because the funny part is it's $200 for like 2 fucking months.
Yeah,
every fortnight.
Exactly. So it's kind of now.
So I've decided now. After the Afterpay is gone, Zip Pay is gone, no more.
Yeah.
I'm just going to spend save some, spend some.
Yeah.
That's it. No more like fortnightly things. Because it's just like having Game Pass or a streaming service. You're technically
subscribed to borrowed money.
It's good in short term.
You're subscribed to borrowed money. Basically,
yeah,
you're paying a subscription.
That's what it is. But when you could have just used let's say you have to pay something for like $200 worth, right?
But
just spend that on the damn thing.
I was able to get a bunch of these though because I got a bunch. I got so much because they just dropped the new wave, and I was like, I'm getting every single one of these, so I need it.
Right.
It was like $100 something.
That's not too bad though. 100 and something.
Because I got Skeletor, of course.
Imagine sure the scalpers get it and they sell for like hundreds each.
And then Mecha Neck.
Oh god, that thing is
Skill
horrible.
Knight
What the fuck, Mecha Neck?
and Trapjaw.
Skeletor. Oh,
And
yeah, that thing.
and Roboto. So I got like 5 figures. So it costs
oh fuck yeah, that is expensive then. Holy shit!
Yeah, so
I bet what 20 odd bucks a thing.
they were cheap.
Maybe
but
30?
Like, it adds up to about it was like 90, nearly 100, 20.
Oh, so yeah, like 20 odd bucks each.
50.
Not bad.
Yeah. So I mean, it kind of added up, but then I had to get it.
And I saw the Master of Universe. You got the Blu-ray and the DVD.
Yes.
I was gonna say hold off on the Blu-ray because they're releasing a 4K version.
I'm gonna buy that as well when it comes out.
I might
I want to
next month, I think.
I know it's supposed to be soon sometime.
It's either June or July.
I wanted to get it.
Although that 4K is gonna be so crisp because older movies transfer so well.
It's because what's gonna happen is because I think the sale ends this week at JB Hi-Fi, so I was like, it doesn't bother me. I was like, I'll get it now because like it's on the special.
Right.
Buy one get one free. So it only cost me $40. So I'll show that. I end up picking up.
Damn.
Yep. Masters of the Universe.
I'm pretty sure it's cheaper if you buy it singly, like $20.
No, it's $40 for Blu-ray.
Yeah, from JB.
But it worked out to being 20 because I bought the buy one get one free, so it worked out to $20. That's why I grabbed it because I thought it worked out better that way. In the buy one.
Okay, yeah. For that DVD hub was 34.
Yeah, it was $40 at JB Hi-Fi, but because I bought in the buy one get one free, it worked out to being $20.
Yeah.
So that's cheaper in the long run. Me buying it in the buy one get one free because I only paid $20. Because the other movie I ended up getting was they only had a 4K copy, which doesn't bother me because I have my PS5. I can play it. I picked up.
Right.
Boom. Toxic Avenger,
Commando.
Peter Dinklage.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a big Toxic Avenger fan, so that was also $40. But they only had it in the 4K Blu-ray, but I'm like, Like, I could have tried to chase it down somewhere else on normal Blu-ray, but I'm like, it's only a little bit cheaper. I'm like, I want to get both of these. I was like, might as well get both of them. Both released by Umbrella.
Hey, not a bad price.
Both published by Umbrella.
$40 fucking dollars.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Umbrella's good. A local boutique.
But yeah, so thankfully, like I say, I have a PS5 which can play 4K, so I'm like, oh, I'll grab it. So, yeah, it's nice that I've
right.
That's why it's kind of good investing in a PS5 because even if you're outputting at 1080, you can still play 4K movies on it because it's got a 4K reader in it. Like, it's fucking.
Also, you can yeah, right. Fuck.
Ultra high definition. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's good. Like these, I think the Xbox
New
Series X
HD
is the same thing as well because it's got the 4K reader in it.
Just wait to get like a 4K TV then.
Like,
oh
yeah,
my lordy.
actually having a 4K TV would be like
when you actually get one at that point. Oh,
actually getting a 4K output. Like fuck.
Because like I was watching these older movies and my word, they get them.
Yeah.
You can see pores on the people.
Yeah, but
kind of detail compared to. Back on VHS and DVD, you didn't get that. You got fucking shiny skin.
Definitely had to get that. Yeah, it's nice.
Smooth skin.
DVD.
Yeah, that artwork on the DVD. There's a Blu-ray of that.
Yep.
Of that. Oh, and like it's a cinema copy.
That's the DVD.
Cinema cult.
Oh, the inside of the DVD has that as well.
Ugh.
It's just that.
Hang on, is that upside down?
No, it's the normal.
No, flip the. Why is the booklet on that side?
Huh? Left side.
I'm so confused.
So if I was to swap it,
wait, are you flipped on my end?
Wait, no, I'm not.
Actually, hang on.
No, it would be
when
on
I open the.
Actually, no. So yeah, if I was to rotate it, it would be on the back end. The front would be plain.
Your case is flipped, like it upside down.
Wait, what?
I'm like, why you just on the wrong side? Hang on.
Which way am
You're
I?
confusing me. What side are the tabs on? Because that's on the left side.
Then yeah, the tabs are on the left side.
Like the booklet tabs.
Yeah, the normal side.
Why does it look? Why does it look upside down though?
Wait, is it to say master's the right way to you?
Masters goes this way for me.
Is it back to front or is it the right way?
It's back to front for me.
Oh, so that means okay. That means if I was to do that now, I'm back. I'm back to front. That'll be the.
Now it's the right way for me. That was so weird. I'm like, why is it upside down
that means
backwards?
yes, okay. So see, so now what everyone's looking at on my end on my recording, I'm now mirrored, so I'm not the right way.
All yeah, so if everyone else, they would see my perspective.
But
and
now,
it's
like, I'm normal.
I probably just tripped everyone's brains out saying that because.
They'll be like, yeah, it's normal. What do you mean it's back to front? That's what I wanted to figure out. So that means, okay, so when I've been showing you things, everything's been back to front because the mirror's flipped, the camera's flipped. That's weird that it's still sending back the output the different way because
like it's only normal for you. For everyone else, it's back to front. I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
That's so weird because when I'm in Discord with you, normally if my camera is normal, which is the other way around, I'm mirrored on my recording, but you're facing the normal way. It's weird that my camera is now showing in OBS the right way, but it's sending you the wrong way signal. It's
giving me the
mirrored signals.
Because
like you're seeing like that, I don't see that. I'm now seeing what you normally see now. Like what you're seeing, like, so when I'm
and hold the thing, it's fucking bad. You put it back the other way, and you open the case up, and it looks like upside down, back to front.
Upside down, back to front.
So weird. Because like the things are it's fucking weird.
No, I do kind of think it's the positioning of where he sits against the spine too. How
but also it's the tabs. And like it looks normal there now. Like I'm holding it. That's how it looks now.
Yeah, it's back to front.
But like before, it was like no.
See,
that's weird.
I'm seeing what you're seeing, what you were seeing, because I'm looking at it now, and it's all back to front to me.
Yeah. Like,
it's all SR.
You break my damn brain with it.
On the camera, it says on the camera it says.
So when I'm showing my stuff, is it normal for you then?
Yeah. It's normal for me. Like right now, you're the right way. Like you're normal to me.
It's normal for me as well.
You're normal. I have to mirror that. Thanks because I've got my new camera. Now I'm the right way.
But I'm normal on my end and your end.
I don't know how you have
somehow. I don't know.
Because the whole time I've had with not just OBS, Discord
because like me
the wrong.
This side is right there. Like I'm on the same side as that. Like I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, my left hand.
Because when it's like that, you're seeing that my left hand's up, but in the video, it's showing my right hand's up.
That's showing my right side there.
So you're seeing my left hand. You're seeing
which would be your left because you're like that at me.
But
so,
in the camera view, it looks like I've got my right hand up.
Right.
So that's why it's good that I had this mirror feature. Now it actually, like when I put my left hand up, people can see that I've got my left hand up. Like it's so weird. But now it looks like I've got my right hand.
I hate fucking camera positioning. I fucking hate it.
How they have that. That's why I'm like, it was good that I could switch my camera finally, because for the whole generation of the early podcast, everyone was seeing me mirrored. Like everyone was seeing a reversed version of me.
Right.
A false version because it was a mirrored version of me. So it was a lie for so long that they weren't actually seeing me for me. Now that I've got this camera, people can actually see me for me. Like, what I actually look like. The way my hair actually parts. Like, not a flipped version of how my hair... You get to see the mirror version of me. the fake false version.
Right.
But yeah. But
it's weird how like it does two different things even though it's the one...
I don't know why Discord...
We're both using Discord. It's the same fucking thing.
Skeletor's cool.
I don't get it.
But I did notice watching the original movie. Skeletor. It is kind of interesting.
The original movie.
Looking at like the
that's from the 80s, right? Like 87.
So now looking at like the trailer and stuff for the new movie, and then like rewatching the old movie again. It's kind of interesting because it feels like the new live action is a reboot of the original movie.
Yeah, you can tell by the Skeletor. Like,
yeah, but it's in the sense of being like the designs of the characters are more close to the original cartoon and stuff like that. But they're taking the premise almost like from the original live action, especially like after listening to the characters. Jared Leto's take on Skeletor is very similar to what Frank what's his name, Frank Langlia did as his Skeletor in this movie, which is interesting because he has like this affirmative British accent kind of thing, and that's kind of what Leto's doing.
Leto one. That's fucking good.
Leto's kind of doing the exact same kind of voice that Frank Langlia does, and it's kind of weird. It's just like, but it's not the same, but it's like in that region of vocal depth and stuff like that. Whereas, like I said last time, the toy sounds like Starscream.
He's got that like high and mighty, like British, I'm better than you, fucking.
Yeah, which I mean makes sense for Skeletor because he's a royal.
You know what it reminds me of? Ian McKellen.
Yes.
Because I watched an Instagram reel of him recently when he had no top on, had his glass of wine. He's just like, oh,
yeah. But like, I mean, but it
that
makes sense
reminds me
because
of.
that's what Skeletor kind of is. Because that's what Keldor was. He was a prince. He was a king. Like his brother was king. He was a prince because his brother, of course, being king.
Yeah, he's literally a royalty, so he talks like royal,
he's a bit
like
more
royalty.
royal. And then, but he is up himself. So like that's where Skeletor like, and I do see it makes sense why Jared went that route because he took his approach of being like he's rich, he's fancy, he's royal, he's up himself as a bad guy. Like so that's why he went that route with. I can see why he went that route with the voice. Like I see it because he's playing that high mighty character. And that's what Skeletor is. Not this like the voice I do, which is like more like the cartoon.
Imagine I got like Ian McKellen or Patrick Stewart to voice Skeletor.
I mean, that could have worked as well. Like they would have had that like level, but malevolence, I don't know. If
Jeremy Irons.
Like that's the thing. Like it had that, it really fits in line with that. So fun, but it's so funny though watching this original movie and watching Dolph Lundgren like put on his best American like accent. Like trying to speak like American English is so funny in this because he's trying to like pronounce and he's like, and you can see him like pronunciate with his jaw as he's speaking. And it's fucking hilarious. Like watching him because he's like everything's gonna come out slower and more to get his words out because he, being that I can't remember what nationality he is, but
isn't he like German or something as well, like that. Dutch, German?
But he's not like. Like especially nowadays he's a bit more fluent in English, but back then like his pronunciation.
Oh, he's fucking Swedish. That's right. Fuck me, Dad.
But like I said, like nowadays because he's been speaking English, American English for like so long now, it's a little bit different. But back then, like that's why when he played the Punisher, he barely spoke.
He did Rocky before that. Like he was pretty. And
like I said, he played Punisher, but he barely talks as Punisher, and I think that's why it like fit in the line with that because of like his vocabulary. Being the way his pronunciation and stuff was still very Swedish.
He reminds me of Arnold Schwarzenegger, how like they can do English, but it's their own English. Like,
especially you look
you
at
can still get their accent through the English.
Older movies, because like him in Conan, that's why he barely spoke in Conan as well, because his English was like he could barely. Speak
well, if you watch Hercules in New York, that was like his first Schwarzenegger's first movie. It's so bad. like he's like acting in English because it was his first English role,
and it's so butchered. Like, and now you look at it now because he's been around English speaking for so long. Like he's got his.
It's still butchered, but not as bad.
It's his own. He adapted his own take on it, and he found his voice because he'd been around it for so long. He got down to his vocabulary, but
because you can't just ditch the accent. Like you got to work around that to get the English, and he's got it now. Like he's.
It's just funny. It's just so it's just always funny because even that like you barely see much because even with this movie, the Master of the Universe movie, you barely see He-Man. There's so minimal amount of He-Man in this movie. It's not funny. Like for a Master of the Universe movie, He-Man is barely in it. Like there's so much going on with like every other character.
Well, that's all about like Skeletor and shit. Like
you see a lot more of like I think it's an equal amount of seeing Skeletor. Like you've got a lot of.
I feel like it's gonna be probably the same with the new one as well. Like they're probably gonna be more Skeletor focused.
Maybe they seem to hide him a lot through the trailers and stuff.
I hope so because like why get Jared Leto if it's only a little part, right? Like.
So it is interesting, but yeah.
Let Jared Leto shine like he did as Joker. Like let him.
Well,
do his thing.
Like that, they nerfed him a lot with that though too. Because he was meant to have more of a shine. They nerfed it so much. Like he had so much.
Yeah,
more.
the different director. Don't forget, like the whole movie got changed.
He was meant to be the main bad guy. Ended up being that whole fucking mummification
side
bullcrap
character, like,
and it ruined the whole plot point. It was just kind of dirty, but
I kind of wish you got like the director's cut of that, like the actual. Who was it originally? Was it didn't Joss Whedon take over and just butcher the fuck out of it?
Something happened.
Was it Zack Snyder who doing that Suicide Squad originally?
I think something like that. It was well.
I watched that in theaters and it wasn't the best.
It was pretty average.
I know David Ayer, but what the fuck do I think Zack Snyder?
I don't know.
Directors.
I do not know.
I had two directors. Did Joss Whedon? I
don't know if that came out or not. Just let one rip. What was that? What? Like, I want to ask you this. I know because I was looking at the PlayStation before. I want to ask you this. Why the fuck were you playing Elder Scrolls Online?
I wasn't.
It says 7 hours ago, Jim played the Elder Scrolls Online for the first time. Why? Why?
Because I wanted to.
Why would you start now?
Because I saw a trailer on YouTube for it, and then I'm like, have I got this? So I checked it. It's in my library. I'm like, install 125 gig fucking later.
Yeah.
I'm like,
everyone's got it now because Elder Scrolls Online is free. The base is free.
I'm like, I'll play the base game. Why not?
You could try.
There's no harm in that.
What remnants may exist lefting of it.
It actually plays better than I thought, being Bethesda.
Yeah. Because you know why.
Like, it's actually a polished game.
You know why.
Because it was not Bethesda.
Not just that. They're on like their 9th DLC, 10th DLC.
Yeah.
It's
been going for like a decade or so.
You've got like 1,000 hours in that game. And you can choose whichever, like, I don't even, I tried going down the route and it's just too overwhelming because you do kind of need a crew to do some of the stuff with. You kind of do need to. I
want to play it when I'm chilling in the living room and just boot it up and just, vibe for a bit.
I end up one time just like propping down furniture in a random place because you can spawn like crap. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's literally, it's so different to the rest of like any kind of Elder Scrolls game. Like, it's very overwhelming because you could literally be doing a mission. Like, it fucking cracks me up. I remember doing a spot where there was like a stealth mission, and it's like it was like early on game stuff, like getting you the fundamentals, and you got to go in and you got to like stealth, like sneak into this base area because it's trying to teach you those fundamentals. But the world is an active world, so you see other players. So while you're trying to be like, oh, I'm going to do this mission where they're trying to teach you to like pickpocket and sneak behind boxes, you're seeing like 30 other people running around just doing shit while you're being sneaky, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's just like, why? Like, why is there other people just going about their business doing shit, and you're trying to like sneak through a stealthy spot of like this base area that you're gonna stealth through? And it's just like,
it's not real. Like, they're in their own instance of that.
But they have all these instances overlaying.
You're seeing a ghost, really. Like,
and it's like everyone thinks, and it's just like,
weird.
It's like, why can't I just like lock everyone out invisible so you don't see them? I was like, this is so goofy. It was fucking cracked me up. And then the dude was like following me, and like as I'm like sneaking through, he's like walking with me, sneaking with me. Like, what the fuck is your deal, dude? Like, what the fuck? I'm doing the tutorial shit. And he's like, and then someone else joined. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no, this is not like I get it, but I don't like. It's just like, it's so goofy.
So I messed up the Suicide Squad. It was David Ayer who directed it. And Warner Brothers ordered reshoots and recut the movie.
Yeah. It was fucking ridiculous. Because what about
to be more comedic?
Oh, it's on the wish list again. They're pushing the Grand Theft Auto 6 again on the homepage. Latest wish list again.
Yeah, of course, because it's gonna do gangbusters. They're gonna get like 10 million pre-orders in the first day.
It was pushed 10, out of the 15, main screen 20 million, but it's back up again. It's pushed back up in your face again, like, get me. Like wish list. Because Halo was in there for a bit.
I'm
On the
so
main
keen
front screen,
for
it's not
James
now.
Gunn's new Suicide Squad if he does another one.
Mm.
I hope we get more of that Suicide Squad. Even a singular movie from some of them. I kind of want a Peacemaker movie.
That'd be good.
I'm still waiting for season 2 to hit Blu-ray so I can watch it.
Cheap. Elder Scrolls 5
That's
Special
cheap.
Edition. Skyrim Special Edition. It's $13.
I already got it. It's fucked. I can download the PS5 version, but I need the disc to play it. I'm like,
wait, what?
What's the point of downloading it? I don't fucking know.
Why do you need that? What? You could download the PS.
Yeah, I can download the PS5 version, but I still need the disc to play it.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls is in my library as well.
So apparently,
it's like, but then you get the base content stuff. It's like $8.73. You could it's weird because like Elder Scrolls Online is free to play, but there's like that edition that they have, like the standard edition that comes with
I had it through Plus, so I had it before they went free, but like I installed it.
It's weird because like I get the same thing too. Like I think I got it through Plus as well. But it's like it's weird though because like it's a free to play game now, but because you're paying because the base game. But the trap is though it's a free like Elder Scrolls Online is a free to play game, but you can't access the free to play base game. You've got to pay money to buy the Morrowind chapter. Like, it's so dumb how they've done it. Like, that's typical Bethesda, though, to do something like that. But it's like, yeah, to get access, you got to pay for DLC, even though the base game is free, but we're not going to let you have access to the base game. Like,
no.
On PC, you can get access to the base game for free, but yeah, it's just...
Why would they? It makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean? Yeah, know what I mean?
Like, the house, Elder Scrolls Online, housing starter pack. You buy a house. I'll give you the bundle for the house.
House pack. You can't even get the first one on Blu-ray anymore either. God dang. The first season of Peacemaker. You can get it on DVD.
Wow, jeez.
No offense, but I'm not watching DVDs ever fucking get on a 4K fucking screen.
Jeez, that's a big difference. Nice. Did you look at the file sizes when you downloaded your game? Elder Scrolls?
Yeah, 125 gig.
Well, it says for me 131 for the PS5 version. Or 40 for the PS4 version.
40 gig? Fuck. That's a big upgrade then.
40 gig to 131 gig? Like, holy fuck.
100 gig and extra fucking textures and
yeah. Shit. I wonder what that looks like. It must look like on the PS5 though.
How about I explain why it looks fucking nice then? Because it does look like a poly, but it's not Bethesda making that game. It's like a.
It's ran by someone.
A different studio.
Looks after. Yeah. Joining members of plus the Morrowind.
If you're on Bethesda can make, go look at Starfield on Fallout 76.
Includes the base game plus the Morrowind, Imperial City, Oryznium, Thieves Guild, and Dark Brotherhood Adventures. That's not bad that it's actually offering that now. That's offering like 4 DLCs. One's a smaller one, but that's like 3 or 4 major DLCs.
Yeah, right? Still, so will be free by now.
But yeah, that's why that's why it is kind of free, but they've done dirty.
But speaking of that though, did you see that Bungie's finally ending Destiny 2 June?
Yes.
The final expansion, June, I think June or July.
They're having their final syrup.
And they're focusing all on Marathon. Like nice.
And Marathon Marathon's gonna have a bit of work over.
They're gonna put the whole team on the Marathon now. It's like they should have done that in the first place. But you know.
Marathon's been struggling a little bit at the moment, but they're hoping to turn it around.
Well, they can now, putting their whole fucking workforce on it.
Marathon has, like, Destiny dropped players. I don't know what happened at one point there, but Destiny dropped players pretty low towards recently in its cycle.
Because they finished it and there was no DLC since when? Like 2 years ago?
And this is recent, like in the last couple of weeks, months or something like that. And Marathon was actually struggling worse than what Destiny was struggling. It's just like, what the fuck? but they're trying to focus on their models because, of course, they want to focus on Marathon being the next longevity game. But they're working on a big PvE overhaul for the game.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool, then.
So I'm like, I might actually look at playing that. Like, actually look at getting it if they're going to start focusing on more of the quest line stuff. And
that's how you do it, Embark.
Yep. Exactly.
It takes Bungie to do it, but
I know they're like, yep, we're going to do it.
Bungie know what their players want.
Exactly. They know where to focus. What the hell's that game? The fuck? Leap. Never heard of it. Came out 2023. Just browsing the store, see what they got. But yeah, so I mean, I was gonna pick up Marathon at some point, but I think I definitely will look at jumping over there.
I'm gonna buy it just because it's only what, $50.
60.
Same as no disc, even though it's an online game, but like,
I know it'd be nice, but the fact that they're going down the PvE
doesn't need
route
one.
and they're gonna do more of the quest stuff, which would be good to see more of a story. I'd be definitely keen to get behind it if they're gonna have more of a story, because you can clearly see there's groundworks for one.
Well, the story's in there, except if they do the PvE, they're probably gonna flesh it out more.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. Like, you can see the groundworks for it. It'd be nice. Like, I'll definitely play it to go down that route. Really feel it.
Right? Oh yeah. It'd be definitely something to keep a thing an eye on.
Goat Sim DLCs. I didn't realize there were so many Goat Simulator 3 DLCs.
Goat Sim DLCs.
Yeah, I was just having a look at Multiverse Edition. What the fuck is it? The one with all the different DLCs in it? Or is that? I'm just having a browse at the DLC shop now. Bundle includes the base game of Goat Sim 3 and the Multiverse of Nonsense DLC.
The crate tapes. What the fuck?
No, I was just scrolling through the shop looking at stuff, and there's like random names for shit. Ghost Sim's got some random names for their DLCs. There's an extended universe DLC. There's Multiverse of Nonsense, which I think must include the Badlands Ferry Road, Buck to the Future.
Also, I have a question. Have you seen G.I. Jane before?
A long time ago. It's been a long
Why
time.
is that movie a 6 out of 10? Because that's a pretty good fucking movie.
Yeah, it's a good dude. It's a well-renowned, fairly good fucking film, from what I hear.
I forgot that fucking Vigo was in it. I'm like, it's Aragorn.
Yeah. He was in a lot of shit.
As soon as I saw like he had the sunnies on, I was like, that fucking moustache and the chin, fucking like, it's Aragorn.
He was in a lot of movies back in that generation. Like, you forget how many movies he actually was in, and then like Lord of the Rings.
He's in a lot of westerns as well, like a lot of the outback stuff.
Like, you don't realize the shit he had done, but then Lord of the Rings came around, and then after Lord of the Rings, that sounds like some kind of porno. Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, well, don't forget he was kind of old in Lord of the Rings. Like he was in his near 50s.
And he started like pulling back, like on, because I guess
he had a career before Lord of the Rings.
Like, that's where he kind of like was still. But I mean, I get it though.
That's where he got massive.
But that's what I was gonna say though. It's like, I get it though, because Lord of the Rings is a massive IP. He's mostly made enough money where he can literally just go, I'm done, and like make so much income from that for the rest of his life. Like, and that's why like actors are getting on to doing franchises that are like Star Wars and stuff like that, because they technically, most probably with the contracts, keep getting revenue afterwards.
Do whatever they fucking want.
So that's why a lot of them are trying to jump onto these, like jump on with Marvel and stuff like that. So it's like they get in a thing, they're getting a paycheck, but then they can go, I can have a break for a couple of years from movies because I'm making enough income. I don't have to.
Yeah, Vigo never stopped working. Like he's always doing something.
Because you think about like Harrison Ford, like
he's just not in the new Lord of the Rings project as Aragorn though, which is sad because he's a bit old.
Yeah, but because you think of like Harrison Ford, like for the longest time he was like that because he did Indiana Jones and like shit like that. Like,
and that's all he did.
He made a lot of money from that, and he was able to just like that in Han Solo. Like he did that. That made him so much money where he didn't have to.
Yeah, all I ever watched from Harrison Ford is pretty much a Star Wars movie or Indiana Jones. That's all I've ever seen from him. Like,
and I said he doesn't have to do anything else. He did a few of those Tom Clancy, I think, films. Like he did a lot of those type of serious action films. Like played.
Yeah. It's like fucking Vigo. He's done 60 odd fucking movies. Like a lot post and like a lot were post Lord of the Rings though.
Yeah. So it's like it's like that with some actors. Like they get those decent roles that cover their paycheck. That's why they're smart about doing those roles, and they get something for the rest of their life. Like he like
He was
Harrison
in
Ford,
fucking Daylight.
like because I think like even because like with the game, even though it was Troy Baker who did Troy Baker did the voice of fucking yeah he did
And the capture.
and but because it still looks like Harrison.
That's right. It looks like a weird Troy Baker. I'm like,
yeah, but because
weird.
it's still a Harrison Ford character and it's still his likeness, I think he still made money from that because it's his identity, and like he is known as being indie. So like even that, like he can literally go, I don't have to do anything, and still make revenue from it. Like that's a fucking win-win as an act. Like that's why some of these actors do certain things because they get an indefinite paycheck for the rest of their life. You know, and it's smart. Like I do get it. Like they do certain roles, that's it. They call it the day, and they don't have to do much else. But some still like to do stuff, but some don't have to. Like it's
Vigo was in Miami Vice. And Leatherface and Young Guns 2 and shit.
He's done a lot of like very iconic like productions. Like he's been in like
Carlito's Way, which I'm yet to see that, but that sounds like a good movie. Also, The Prophecy, where he plays the bad guy, like he plays the devil or some shit, like Satan.
Yeah.
I'm like, that sounds pretty good. Him and Gary Oldman, like that's gonna be a whoa.
But like some people like Gary Oldman, just like to act. Like
Christopher Walken was even in it.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. There's some movies, like some actors that just like to do stuff, and then they like to just keep doing stuff because they enjoy the work. Like they enjoy the art, the performance.
Oh, fuck off.
Who else is in it?
Fucking Christopher Walken plays Gabriel.
Yeah.
You've got Elias Codius playing Detective Thomas Daggett. You got Eric Stoltz playing Simon, and Vigo playing Lucifer.
Oh god, that's funny.
Like that's a pretty good cast. Like I actually didn't realize who that Elias dude was until I watched like Ninja Turtles, like the first like the 90 movie, and he plays Casey Jones. I was like, that guy looks fucking familiar.
Yeah.
He's in a lot of movies lately. I'm like, what the fuck? They're so young back then. I was like, all he did was got fucking wrinkles. That's all he did when he got older. And he went bald. Which kind of threw me off a bit because I'm like, he looks so different with hair.
Yeah.
Plus, why was Christopher Walken old in the 80s? Even though he's old, like
so many actors that look old when they were like
like Morgan Freeman. He did that Robin Hood movie. He's still old in that. I'm like, was he just born old?
It's yeah.
No, that yeah, Gabriel and other angels, jealous of humanity, wage war using a police detective and the soul of a Korean War veteran. The fuck? That sounds interesting, like, doesn't it? The Prophecy, like 1995. So does Carlito's Way. It's got like Al Pacino, Sean Penn, John Leguizamo. Fucking hate saying that name.
Leguizamo.
Leguizamo. Oh, fucking.
It's a weird.
You got fucking Louis Guzman. Dang,
Louis Guzman. He's fucking a crack up.
Yeah, he's in that too, and that was also back in the 1993. Jesus. Like, I do want to watch Carlito's Way. It sounds interesting. It looks pretty cool. A recently released convict determined to avoid making the same mistakes as before is drawn to a fresh web of crime and corruption. I mean, it's Al Pacino and Sean Penn. What can go wrong? It is weird seeing Sean Penn in, like, when he plays the bad guy.
Yeah.
Because he plays it so well.
Yep.
It's weird. Because when I watched what was that like DiCaprio one, that One Battle After Another, played the bad guy in that, and fuck, he's good at it. Sean Penn got buff though, like he actually got called out in the movie by one of the actresses. Like one of the scenes, she's like, "Are you just wearing tight shirts and shit like that?"
It's fucking hilarious.
And it's like, she's like, "Are you wearing tight shirts because you're gay?" And she's like, "I'm not fucking gay." Sean Penn just going ham, like
he is fucking
fuck,
hilarious.
Man. He is definitely a method actor, I think. Like,
100%. But before we
that's so fucking good.
I don't want to say we'll start wrapping it up. We'll get close to wrapping it up. I want to give props out to fucking Jack Black at the moment. He is going ham at the moment with work, straight from doing Jumanji, like doing Jumanji 3, straight on to doing Minecraft 2.
Right?
Like, he is like on a roll. I guess they might have been filming like in New Zealand, both of them maybe, because like it seemed a very quick turnaround. And I think some of the shots might have been overlapped with the shooting, because I was seeing Minecraft posts while I was seeing a lot of Jumanji posts. So I think he might have even been jumping between sets. So I think they're both mostly happening in like...
That's pretty common with like people doing a couple of things at a time usually.
I think it's all because I'm assuming they're back in New Zealand again, because that's where like they filmed everything. And it was even Minecraft was technically even set, like not just being like, you know, they used New Zealand as the location. Like it actually was like, I think kind of like New Zealand. I think it was meant to be like the real world, the way they did everything. Like it was actually set, I think, which is interesting. Yeah. Like, yeah,
crazy.
So, but no,
because New Zealand's got the jungle.
They got that as well to help with
got the
jungle.
Stuff,
so. But it's just crazy that like he's out here fucking back to back, fucking going ham acting, and he like brought back his Jablinski games, mind you, as well. I wanted to bring up like,
oh fuck,
he's
he
like,
brought him
he's like, we're back, and I'm just like, dude's going 2 movies. He's got the motivation to bring his YouTube channel back. Like, let's see how he goes with it though. But yeah, I'm like,
he didn't really leave the YouTube channel. He just kind of didn't. He just stopped posting, like, because he was doing other things.
It's like the same with most things. Like the same. It's like you know, it's like you never stop clapping. It's just the claps between the claps just starts getting longer and longer sometimes. Yeah, you know, once you've done your first clap, you never really stop clapping. It's kind of funny when you think about it. It's just the pauses.
Right?
That's such a weird concept thing.
It's funny to say about clapping. I was weeding the garden yesterday, right? And I had these big rubber gloves on to make it easier, just to get the... And, like, I was trying to make him get all the dirt off him, so they're going... Clap,
clap, patting them off, patting it out. Yeah,
and I'm like... And I was like, because there's a street one side of the yard, a street the other side of the yard. I'm like, I could be mooning these people going past. So I'm like, I put my pants up, like, I could be mooning people. Clap, 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 clap.
Oh.
Coincidence. And then, like... There was people trying to park a van across the road. Yeah. Trying to like line up a van. They were yelling at each other, and I was there going.
I actually got an awkward moment about that the other day, and I feel so embarrassed. And most people see me. I was going to keep it private to myself. I was going to maybe tell Al about it.
Were you fucking mooning people?
No, I was going to pick the kids up the other day, and I was driving and. I was sitting and I slid and my nut like rolled back and it got pinched and I was like shit, so I had to pull because it was starting to hurt because I like grabbed and pinched and I'm trying to like move and it wouldn't move because like I was stuck to the seat, so I had to pull over and put my hand down my pants to like grab my nuts and move my fucking nuts out the way. And I'm thinking, I just didn't think of like where I pulled over, and I realized afterwards I'm like, hand down my pants and adjusting. Over to my left-hand side is basically like the local shops in the street. And I'm like, if anyone's there, they're thinking, what is this fucking pervert doing? I'm like, fuck me.
I
was like, oh God, I just need to fix my nuts. Because I'm like, I'm sitting on my nut. It's the most, you know what it's like if you sit on your nuts or get your nuts caught. Or it fucking hurts. Like, it's the worst fucking pain. And I was like, this is very uncomfortable. I just need to, because I'm like,
you've literally got to adjust, or you just
I was like,
Adjust.
I'm like, I can maybe hold on. No, I can't anymore. Like, this is not, no, I need to stop. I'm like, fucking.
Well, you know that little like
Yeah,
shimmy
and it made it
back,
worse.
like
It
try
just
and get
didn't
as far
work.
back
And
as
I'm
you
like,
can.
and I'm like trying to slide, and I couldn't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, because I got leather seats, and I'm like, this isn't working. And I was like, oh, this is
You
so
can't really slide
embarrassing.
leather seats unless you're in track
No,
pants.
it was so embarrassing. I was like, oh, I'm like,
I don't like
I'll
that
tell
though.
Jim about
You get
this.
leather seats with track pants, you start sliding about on the seat.
I really need to get seat covers. I really need to get seat covers for the
Yeah.
chair, because the leather's nice. Like, it feels bougie, but they get so dirty and it holds the dirt so, like, because of it being
On a
leather
right
and
day.
everything's,
Woo.
because the leather's like detailed and dented, because it's like the leathery kind of thing. So dirt sits in all the
Yeah.
crevasses and you can see it in the little
Oh
veins of
no.
the. It's just like, oh, it might be fake leather, but yeah. But no, it was so embarrassing, and I was like, this fucking
Still
hurts.
leather. It's like this. I kind of regret getting leather for a seat
It's
that I
like
sit in a
pleather.
lot.
It's just dumb.
I
But
should have got
anyway,
the fabric one.
I know. But anyway, I think that's it for this
People
week.
think leather's good. No, leather's for people who don't sit in their damn chair.
Hello, dog.
They get a leather
Dog's here.
couch, but no one sits on the couch.
The dog's here to say it's done. Done time. You're ready for bed.
Because have you noticed when you see a leather couch, it's either pristine or it's all cracked and sunk in, and they're not in between. Yeah, they don't use it, or it's that old that it's been used, and then
got an old one just like that.
It's so cool. Like, it's comfy. You just sink it. It's like
yeah. But anyway, but Jim, I think it's time to leave it there. We actually gone for a long episode. It's nearly 2 hours. I think it's time to wrap it up. It was a good week. Good bunch of stuff. We had talked about a lot of stuff.
Talk about them, yeah. Dogs, cats, fucking
The bee's knees and the nuts.
fucking everything you can think of, really. Well, not everything, but yeah. But thank you, Beardies and Beardettes, for joining us. Another episode. We hope you appreciate. We hope you appreciate. We appreciate.
We appreciate your appreciation.
We appreciate you watching, listening. We hope the appreciation is appreciated of the appreciation. Hope you enjoyed watching, listening. As always, we have been Dale and Jim, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye bye.
It's like your hands, like a fucking Lego character.